Hi, I'm Diana Strout, Instruction Specialist for the Arizona Bar Foundation. We are contracted by ADE to provide technical services to the school safety officers funded by the School Safety Grant Program. The foundation provides the trainings and develops the curriculum for law-related education. Officers implement law-related education as experts on the law and are specifically trained to educate, mentor, and build relationships between law enforcement and the community. LRE is simply teaching students about the law and how it pertains to their everyday life, but with skill practice. So students not only know about the law, feel more positive towards law enforcement, but also have the skills to resist negative peer pressure, conduct civil discourse, problem solve, and make healthy and safe decisions. Advanced LRE academies are required for the second year and beyond for school safety program officers funded. LRE utilizes the research-based method of best practices for effective implementation of law-related education. Counselors and social workers are also welcome to join an advanced LRE academy funded under the grant and can receive the hands-on training via scholarships. You may want to work with your instruction specialist under the school safety program to increase the social emotional learning competencies in each lesson. All the Foundation's LRE lessons developed for the school safety program can be accessed on our Law for Kids website. In the best practices, you'll see, because it's all law related, all lessons cover a data-driven topic pertaining to the legal process, legal system, values, and principles of civic behavior. So, for example, if a campus is having issues with vaping, cyberbullying, or aggression, the LRE presented would incorporate laws on illegal drug use and underage smoking, cyber harassment, or assault. The content has a balanced perspective. It looks at multiple sides of the issue and informs from different points of view in order to build empathy, understanding, and to find common ground for civil discourse. LRE is skill-based. That is, it provides opportunity for students to problem solve. Students do not always think about outcomes, but practice with reasoning and decision-making skills equip students with strategies to experience more positive outcomes. It's also student-centered. Refers to teaching methods that allow for students to engage in the learning process with hands-on opportunities and peer interactions, as opposed to lectures and PowerPoints that provide little to none long-term retention. LRE is also data-driven with topics that allow for LRE content to be realistic to student life, covering issues they are personally experiencing. I always tell the officers that they're the #1 CRP, that's community resource person in the classroom. Officers always can bring in other CRPs to help build relationships and understanding with students in their community. The CRPs interact with the students and share in the teaching. So for example, the officer may bring in the vice principal. Now, usually the vice principal gets a bad rap because he's usually the one responsible for discipline in most cases. But now they can have fun with the students and spend time with them, building relationships. And the students see that they really care about them. So even if they get in trouble, they know this is a person who cares about them. Counselors and social workers are a common CRP to invite into an LRE classroom. They provide additional support and can observe students and follow up with students needing more support. LRE also promotes protective factors. These protective factors that students have, the more protective factors that students have, the less likely they are to engage in risky or unsafe behavior. Role plays, scenarios, and simulations are best practices that help equip students with protective factors such as building empathy, utilizing critical reasoning skills, and decision-making skills. Part of being student-centered is providing opportunity for students to decide class rules and procedures, presenting what they've learned to their peers, and working collaboratively with others. This type of classroom environment enables students to achieve independence and build their self-esteem, empowering them to achieve, be validated, and validate the efforts of others. By supporting protective factors through the best practices, students may feel more connected to their school and have an increased desire for academic achievement. Students practice resiliency skills with situations that are real to them. LRE and SEL are both utilized as prevention tools. As experts in the law and specifically trained to implement LRE, officers in their program are required to deliver 180 hours of instruction. CSWs funded by the School Safety Grant Program are required to implement the SEL, Social Emotional Learning. LRE encompasses both the law piece and the SEL competencies. These next few slides will illustrate the relationship between LRE and SEL. When LRE is promoting positive self-image, that's connecting to self-awareness. Problem solving is a competency of self-management. Having a balanced viewpoint is social awareness, and reasoning skills is responsible decision-making competency. Interactive teaching strategies such as conflict resolution, role-playing is meeting relationship skills competency. LRE is presented in cohorts or universal instruction formats. Cohorts are 6 lessons that build upon each other under the same topic. They're data-driven, and that means that the officer would meet with the school safety and prevention team, and together the team would analyze the school data such as behavior reports, incident reports, parent, students, teacher surveys, and community crime reports. The team would agree upon 3 main focus areas. The team would recommend LRE that might meet the focus areas as part of the school's prevention and safety plan. The students directly impacted by the campus issues would be identified. The administrator would assist the officer in setting up classroom time with the teacher to implement the LRE cohort. The reason for 6 or more lessons is to build skills. If students acquired skills in one lesson, it would make teaching so much easier. But students need repetition, and they need to see how their new skills relate in different situations. Universal lessons are also data-driven. However, the lessons are designed to raise awareness in the general population. Universal LRE is also in line with the Tier 1 of the multi-system support for students. This concept is discussed in more detail in other videos in the leadership training series. LRE is not used in pull-out programs, so students have the opportunity to build skills with their peers, such as listening and speaking, empathy, problem solving, and conflict resolution. Staff and parents could also receive LRE from their school safety officer. Staff and parents may have questions about students and signs of drug abuse, or how to help motivate their students with school attendance. Staff and parent LRE is also data-driven, so the topic is relevant and meaningful to the audience. And it also provides opportunity for staff and parents to know their SRO and build healthy relationships. Here is a video for your information. Now, you may use this video to help others in your community understand the role of the school resource officer on your campus, or why some schools in the program have a school safety officer. You can find this link here. And if you have any questions about that, you're always welcome to contact me, and I can help you find the video on our Law for Kids website. There's a lesson plan that also accommodates this video on our website. And so again, for more information about the LRE lessons or the video, please contact me. The foundation can assist officers with adapting lessons to the best practices and adapting lessons to the classroom format, whether it's online or in person. Counselors and social workers, you're also welcome to use any of our LRE lessons. Let us know if you need any assistance adapting the LRE lessons to a more social emotional learning driven format. Or if you're interested in attending one of our LRE Advanced Academies, we'd love to see you there and share your SEL perspectives. If you have any questions about implementing lessons or trainings connected to the school safety program, please contact me. I look forward to seeing you at an upcoming leadership training. So have a great year, everyone.